Yugioh Anime Games Delta
and Blue,
and we're excited to show you how we built our Kaiba Battle City deck.
So longtime fans of the channel, you guys have seen our Battle City Kaiba deck before, and it hasn't changed much. But in our time away, Delta and I, we did do a lot of updating of a lot of our decks. So many decks have changed, some large, some small. So I know this is a deck you have seen before, but it may have some changes you haven't seen. And of course, if you're new to the channel, then thanks for subscribing, and get ready to see how we build a Kaiba deck.
So first off, Battle Ops. Not much needs to be said there. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Also not much needs to be said there.
3 of, because, the
Gadget Soldier. Hyun Zanryu, flew Summoning Dragon target. La Jin.
Kaiba's Battle City deck was really cool because it expanded kind of on the beatdown theme that he has, and also a little bit more on the dragon theme as well.
Yeah, like when Ryu Kishin Power to 1600 is one of your weakest vanillas, you know you're playing a beatdown. Sagi, actually the weakest vanilla. Vorse Raider, a very cool monster introduced in Battle City. For a lot of these characters, I would say honestly, a lot of their monsters introduced in Battle City are some of my favorites. Like XZ Cannon, XYZ, I love them all.
I think we all know that the game really changed in Battle City. It was a big step up from Duelist Kingdom, and it introduced a lot of monsters to a lot of characters that they kind of stuck with for the remainder of the anime.
Blade Knight, another really cool one. Deathfare Imp, or Dark Gremlin in the anime. Kaiser Seahorse. Kaiba loves those easy ways to try to summon out Blue Eyes. Speaking of easy ways to summon out Blue Eyes, that plus Flute of Summoning Dragon. Obelisk the Tormentor. And for those of you who are new to the channel, that little white sticker denotes a card that we play with an errata. That means we play Obelisk with an effect that's closer to its effect in the anime. There's some cards that we just feel like the gameplay is not the same, and it doesn't feel like the anime without that.
Also, it wouldn't be Obelisk without the bright blue card. Definitely better than the TCG ones that are, still effect monsters.
Yes, we like to use these more anime-looking original versions of the God cards. 3, Thunder Dragon. Very cool. Little deck thinning. Make yourself a nice fusion monster. Y Dragonhead. And the last XYZ piece is Z Metal Tank. Moving on to the spells. Card of Demise. Very, very powerful effect. In the anime, we do have it errated. We don't find that it's too much for these games. And what a cool card. I'm glad we got it. Cost down. Again, easy ways to summon Blue Eyes. Enemy Controller. Lullaby of Obedience. Monster Reborn. Polymerization. There's really not much else that you can say about these. Pot of Greed. Ring of Defense. Errated. Shrink. Probably one of the cooler spells, in my opinion. Right up there with some of the coolest monsters we have. Silent Doom. Soul Crossing.
So Soul Crossing was a really interesting choice that we made for this deck. So first off, yeah, there's a lot of cards that have been printed for characters from based on like Battle City and other seasons of the anime that they didn't play, and we've tried to steer clear of those cards to keep it with the original anime cards. This was an exception we made. The short version is that even though Kaiba played Soul Exchange, Soul Crossing really has the effect that was executed when he played Soul Exchange. So we decided to replace Soul Exchange with Soul Crossing to get not so much the card name, but to get the actual effect to use. But other than this, I mean, definitely don't expect to see too many of these types of cards sneaking into the older decks, but definitely stay tuned for newer decks in the future.
Yeah, and let us know what you guys think of this, because it's definitely something we want to try for Kaiba's Battle City deck. Stop Defense. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you know every time we have a new upload. 2, the Flute of Summoning Dragon. Gotta summon out Blue Eyes, right? Onto the traps. Cloning. Crush Card Virus. Also errated. Konami had to change from its original effect, which is very anime accurate, and we wanted to change it back. Final Attack Orders.
So this is a card, some of you may know, has a very different effect in the anime, and this is a card we chose not to errata. So Kaiba's deck has had quite a few of these errata cards, because we don't play every card with the anime effect. We pick and choose to find like a good balance and a good payoff, you know, based on certain cards and how they were used in the anime. So this is a card that we actually left the way it is. We're okay with that, you know, but let us know what you think.
And by the way, guys, if you want to see Kaiba's deck in action, check out the Yugi vs. Kaiba duel that we uploaded recently. Interdimensional Matter Transporter. And the last trap card for Kaiba, Ring of Destruction. Also errated. Kaiba does have fusions, though. No surprise to see Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Hard to summon, but very cool when you do. Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. And XYZ Dragon Cannon.
Another quick note, we only chose to include the XYZ full fusion. I know there's a scene in the anime where Kaiba combines X and Y. Now the interesting thing is if you're watching the sub versus the dub, in one of them, they just treat it like a union equip. On the other one, it treats like the fusion. I mean, it gets the same attack points either way. We chose to go with the union kind of vibe, so we did not put in any of the other fusions. Of course, should you choose, feel free to toss those in. It would definitely be a cool addition. We just tried to go a little bit leaner.
And that's it for Kaiba's Battle City deck. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you liked how we built it. And as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
See you guys next time.